Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I'll say shalom to the Akim and Akwal out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. So today's lesson is kind of a follow-up to the last one I did. There was a topic. I actually got one more topic since then. But there was this topic specifically that I wanted to touch on. I didn't end up going into. All right, last lesson, Salakia. So I figured I'd get it, do it in this one. And as I was looking through news and stuff today, I also found another topic to throw into it. All right, so we're gonna jump into it and read through these articles and grab some scriptures. So this is from NBC. This is a couple days ago. It happened on May 10th. All right. It says Kentucky man, 22 years old, shoots mom after dispute over Xbox controller on Mother's Day, officials said. Jacob Small allegedly shot his mother with a rifle as she was leaving the home on Sunday. She was hospitalized, and her current condition is not known. All right, so it says a Kentucky man has been arrested after shooting his mother on Mother's Day following the dispute over an Xbox controller gift, officials say. Jacob Small of Monticello was charged with attempted murder, domestic violence, first-degree assault, domestic violence, and second-degree criminal mischief. They got domestic violence in there twice. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office said in a news release, it says deputies were alerted about a gunshot victim en route to the hospital around 8:30 p.m. Sunday. At the same time, authorities received a call saying the alleged perpetrator was at a neighbor's residence waiting for law enforcement. Officials say the shooting took place on Grayer Ridge Road in the Suzie community of Wayne County. County. Deputy Jerry Meadows went to the alleged suspect and found Small, who said he had gotten into a verbal dispute with his mother over an Xbox controller he had given her as a Mother's Day gift, the news release stated. And as the mother and woman left the residence, Small fired into the car with a 22 caliber rifle and struck his mother, he told authorities. All right, so that's just some wickedness. It says they don't know the... All right, here we go. It says the mother was treated in Wayne County Hospital and transferred to the University of Kentucky Hospital for further treatment, the release stated. Her condition is unknown at this time. Small was arrested and booked into Wayne County Detention Center, where he remains in custody. No bond information was listed in jail records. It's not immediately clear if Small has a lawyer. All right, so I want to look this guy up and see what he looks like. All right, because this dude probably, I don't know, I have a feeling he looks goofy and overweight for some reason. All right, but this is some wickedness. All right, who first of all, this seems like the type of guy that would, he probably gifted the mom that controller because he wanted it, Alright, this is the dude. Right here. Yeah, it looks about right. Alright, is there an interview of him? Let's see. I want to see this dude.
A Kentucky man charged with shooting his own mom on Mother's Day after giving her an Xbox says he regrets what happened.
Made the biggest mistake of my life. She's my mom, and I love her, and I still love her.
Jacob Small is currently in jail on suicide watch. His charges include attempted murder. He bought an Xbox controller for his mom on Mother's Day, but the mom said she didn't want it. Jacob says he got mad and asked for the controller back to get his money back. That's when he says his stepdad got involved. The family says the stepdad then made a comment about Jacob's biological dad.
He put his hands on my throat. I went and grabbed the gun, and then everything kind of just went black.
Jacob's wife says her in-laws were getting into their car when she watched Jacob go outside. Police say Jacob used a .22 caliber rifle to shoot through the car and hit his mom. She's expected to recover. He then walked over to a neighbor's house and turned himself in.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, man, so this dude, it seems like he has some mental issues to me. All right, not that clarifies anything. It seems like he ain't all exactly there. All right, so it seems like, I don't know, between these two articles, you're kind of getting some opposing info. One said she had an Xbox, and the other one said I don't know. But to me, it seems she didn't want the shit. Like she didn't have an Xbox or something like that, and she didn't want it. So most likely the dude tried to buy it for himself, got upset, and shot her. All right. Apparently she made a full recovery. All right, she didn't die, but this is I'm just gonna grab some scriptures. All right, because that's just, man. There's so much wacky shit going on in the news these days. Every other day, it's some weird off the wall shit. This isn't even like a regular shooting. It's like someone shot their mom over an Xbox. It's just some goofy retarded shit. It's ridiculous, man. This place is messed up. Babylon the Great, some fucking goofy ass shit. These people are low. All right, these Edomites are low people. All right, they're like little kids shooting someone over a goddamn video game controller. Are you kidding me? That's like what, $60? Jeez, man. Anyway, this is Matthew 24:12, and it reads, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." All right, and we'll grab the next, all right, just to get the full scripture. "But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." Salakia. "But he that endure until the end, the same shall be saved." All right, so if you're out there and you're actually, believing in this thing and enduring to the end, and you happen to be part of the elect, you'll get saved for this, man. But the love of many is waxing cold. You see, mothers killing their children, children killing their mothers. All right, brothers killing their brothers, brothers killing their sisters, sister killing their mother. It's crazy, and you're hearing it at an alarming rate these days. All right, the love of many is waxing cold. It don't matter. You're hearing of husbands murdering their wives, wives murdering their husbands. All right, people killing their little babies too. You hear that, like strangling or doing something like that to their little kids. You hear about that a lot, and not to mention all the abortion that's going on. All right. People don't even care about their babies anymore. There was this what was it, a video of it was like a, what do you call those things, like a social experiment, I think. All right, and it was basically this dude going around with a microphone and a camera, and he was talking about I don't know if this is a thing. Let me check it out. It's come up, so it must have just been something the dude made up, which I thought it was, but these days you never really know. That's the messed up part. He was basically going around with people saying that California made a new law that if you don't get an abortion, all right, that you have up to a week to abuse and neglect that child until it dies, and you can get off with it without getting in any trouble. All right, and so, hearing that, you think, oh, that's messed up, but with the shit going on in the world right now, I had to actually go and literally just check that out right now, because you don't know, they could have made a law like that with how wicked this place is. All right, it wouldn't surprise me at all if that law was a thing. But he went around, and I've tried to find the video. I'd love to show the video, but I tried to find the video the other day, and I could not find it. All right, but he goes around asking people, what do you think of this law? And basically everybody was on board with it. Like, even men were like, the woman has the choice of her body if that's what she wants to do. All right, if you don't want the kid, you shouldn't have to have the kid. And so these people are really fucking wicked. All right, so this abortion thing, I was almost going to go into that in this lesson too. All right, but that would have made this lesson quadruple the amount of time that it would have took. All right, and I didn't necessarily have the right articles that I should to go in on something like that. All right, there's a lot of information going out there, a lot of videos, a lot of clips. All right, a lot of articles, a lot of protest videos that you can go on, going on these women protesting, the abortion laws. All right, and all the things that they say. I know the elder Manat Zak, he put out a lesson just a little bit ago, and he had a couple clips in there that were just disgusting. There was this black woman, and she had sewed up babies on a string that she was pulling out of her and talking about abortion. It was disgusting, man. And then there's one that said something about fuck them kids and all that shit. It's ridiculous, man. All right. all those women are going to be put to death. All right. This is Matthew 10:34 through 10:36. All right. It reads, Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. All right, and I got this. Two reasons. All right, it goes in hand with the verse 36. All right, a man's foes shall be they of his own household. You see a lot of this happening, now, like I said, with inner family, all right, killing, judgment going forth, all right, attacks, violence, whatever you want, however it be, all right, different things happen for these different families. Some of them go crazy, and it's the men that go on a shooting rampage, all right, kills the whole family. Sometimes it's the women. Just recently, it was, I think the elder Manataz did a lesson on that as well. It was a woman that killed her kids and had one of her 16-year-old kids help. So it's different methods, but it's the same thing going down, all right? Households murdering each other. Another reason I got it was 34, and it reads, Think not that I am to come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword, all right? And that's why you're seeing all these things happen the way they're happening now. Okay, you got these Christians thinking the Most High is making everything better here, and that's the complete opposite. All right, He's actually making things a lot worse. All right, so we can inch further and further to the end. All right, until the final prophecies are unfolded. All right, and we only have a few more left. We got that digital all. All right, and then World War III, and then we're out. All right, Lord willing, we're part of the elect. All right, but either way, the elect are going to get saved. All right, and so, yeah, this place isn't going to get better. You have a lot of people hoping and being optimistic that this place is going to be better, and that's not the case. All right. Psalms 9:16 says, The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. All right. So whether this lady died or not, all right, or ends up dying, or if this kid goes to prison for life, or whatever ends up happening at the end of the day, it's lucky for that. Whatever ended up happening at the end of the day, all right, that was a form of judgment on their hands, all right, not for them, all right. Obviously, things are not going to go back to normal for that family. You can't just shoot your mom and then have things go back to normal. That's not how things work, all right. There's going to be some weird shit going on with that family, all right, and there might be other things that pop up. If he get released, all right, he was talking about, I think he said his stepdad, all right, his stepdad might just end up killing him, and that could be his judgment, all right. So it's, oh man, this shit gets on your nerves though, because there's so much wicked shit that you have to hear in the news every day, and you're trying to figure out what you can pull something out on, all right, but you're just scrolling through news articles for minutes upon minutes, hours, sometimes looking for something to do a lesson on, and you're just like, man, you don't want to do something that you've done a whole bunch of times, all right. But there's so much judgment that comes out. It's like, man, it gets on you. You're like, I got to get this out. But then so much judgment is poured out. You've already done like 4 or 5 lessons on judgment. But here you go again. That's kind of how it happened to me. I see all this judgment. I'm like, man, I got to get on that because it's ridiculous. Every other day you see some type of crazy judgment going forth, and it's wonderful. It just shows you that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is tearing this place up. All right, it's contrary to the belief that the Christians think. All right. Isaiah 45:7, all right, and this is perfect scripture for what I was just speaking of. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, all right, and like I've said 100 times, maybe not 100 times, I've said repeatedly in my lessons, these Christians, all right, think that the Most High only does good, all right. They think there's a separate entity that does evil, all right, called Satan, all right, and that's all that he does, all right, and they're two separate forces, which I mean they are, all right, but they both do completely different things. The Most High does no evil, all right. He doesn't do any of those things, all right. He only does good, all right, and the Most High, and Satan does evil, all right, which is not the case, all right, because and the other thing is they have that whole fallen angel doctrine where they think Lucifer, all right, was a fallen angel. All right, and that he rebelled against the Most High, and that's why he does what he does. which is a more bullshit, thinking that the Most High doesn't have control on anything, all right? Like, he's going to let an angel rebel, all right? That's what these Christians think. It's ridiculous, all right? The Most High created, all right, the spiritual demon Satan in order to put that judgment forth, all right? To do that evil, all right? To put that evil, all right? He created that, all right? He created evil. He created light. He created evil, darkness, all right? He made peace. All right, and he created evil. It says it right here. I form the light. All right, I being Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right, not not some fallen angel only does the evil. All right, and the Most High only does the good things. All right, turning the water into wine. All right, and whatever these Christians believe, all right, these Christians, their God, all right, that they believe in, this Jesus Christ character that they made up, all right, is on a low level, all right, just like these Christians are on a low level, all right, these Christians are on a low level, so they have to have a low level God to go and worship, all right, and man, it's just ridiculous, it's ridiculous, the shit that these people say. All right, but this is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. This is speaking, this lady didn't necessarily die, all right, but not necessarily just her. All these situations going forth where, families are killing each other, and any situation, all right, where there's a guy that goes on a rampage, shooting, all right, any type of mass murder, certain situations like that, those are spirits of vengeance, all right. And so this is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right, and who made them? All right, that would be Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, they didn't make themselves. All right, Satan didn't make these spirits of vengeance. All right, that was Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He created these spirits for vengeance. All right. And these spirits of vengeance appease his wrath, all right, like it says, and appease the wrath of him that made them, being Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so they're going to lay out that destruction, that vengeance, all right, in multiple different ways, all right. Maybe a mass shooting, all right, or it may be, whatever the Most High sees fit, all right, whatever he needs done, all right. Those are basically the almost like contract killers, all right? He says, you go and do this, and then they go and do that, all right? But it's issued from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? That's the other one I want to touch on now. This is fucking wicked as hell, all right? I was reading through this, and this is some wicked shit. So I'm gonna let you read the title, all right? I'm not gonna even say it because I know there's some flags. I don't even want the words coming out of my mouth, all right? You can go ahead and read it, all right? As it says right there. Says, police allege an Oklahoma woman hatched a scheme to get custody of her children that centered around loading hundreds of images of you-know-what onto her husband's phone and having him arrested. Lacey Hucks, 33, the wife, and Angel Moore, 44, her friend, are alleged to have worked together to frame Huck's husband, who is not named. And this is why these women, man, if your wife's hanging around another woman, be fucking wary, man. Be very wary, all right? Because these women get into each other's heads, all right, and have them doing all sorts of fucking wicked shit. All right, that's exactly what they do. I've witnessed it myself. I'm sure you brothers have witnessed it. All right, these women, when they get together, they conspire, all right, and come up with these wicked ass sinful plans, all right, and set them forth. All right, because one woman might think, maybe I won't do that. And the other girl, you should go ahead and do that. And then what ends up happening? They end up doing it. And this is the type of situation that happens because they're fucking wicked. All right. It says, if they could get them out of the picture, she thought she would get her children back. All right. And now that stupid bitch isn't getting her children back. All right. And they really aren't even your children. All right. They're that man's children. They're his seed. They're not even your seed. All right. So you're trying to take his kids away. And that's a situation in Babylon that has been brought up, all right, that's been a thing, that's been established, all right, when there's a situation in a marriage, all right, the kids automatically go to the wife. The wife could literally be smoking crack, and they'd still give the kids to that wife, still give the kids to that woman, instead of the husband that has a well-established job, all right, is clean, doesn't do drugs, all right, has a nice house. They'd give it to the crack whore that's living in a box on the side of the street, all right, because she's the mother. That's what they do. That's this Babylonian shit. All right. Continuing on, it says police say that Hux drove Moore. That's the husband. Hux drove Moore to the Wynwood, Slovakia Police Department on April 18 and had her turn in the phone. Hux the I'm getting confused. It doesn't say the man's name. Maybe not. Okay, so Hux is the wife and Moore is her friend. All right, Slovakia. Police say that Hux drove Moore to the Wynwood Police Department on April 18th and had her turn in the phone and file a report. They say that Moore turned the device and she said she saw Huck's husband using it to view that in their home. The police say that the phone had hundreds of images of various juvenile victims. All right, and what makes this even more disgusting is this beast of a woman. All right, Lacey Hux. All right, and made death come to her. All right, sat through. She had to search out this shit right here. She had to search it out. She had to search it out and look at over hundreds of images. All right, or hundreds of images. All right, she had to look at hundreds of images and pick out ones and put them onto a phone. All right, which is fucking disgusting. All right, this beast of a woman, this disgusting abomination of a woman. All right, said police did arrest the husband, but they began to wonder why the phone he was using did not have any images similar to the ones Moore turned into them. That's when they reportedly got a warrant to search Lacey Huck's phone, and that reportedly showed that she and Moore were friends and had discussed carrying out the incident in advance. All right, you had two children, all right, planning this out, because that's what they are. They're basically just children. They plan it, oh, hee, we should do this, hee. And look, it didn't work out. It got foiled for you, all right? Said, and then Moore allegedly craved. She couldn't handle the pressure. She was probably in there fucking crying with that ugly cry. All right, fucking mascara went all goddamn her down her face, looking ugly as shit. All right, says police said that after she initially said she didn't know Huck, she told them that they were friends and that Huck had coached her on what to do in advance of turning the phone in. She then reportedly admitted that she never saw the husband with the phone. The husband told police he had not seen his phone since last October. His old phone, Slovakia. The husband told police he had not seen his old phone since last October or November, but didn't think too much of it because it was not his primary phone and didn't have service. Moore's facing charges of conspiracy and knowingly reporting a false crime, the Star-Telegram reported, and Hux is facing the same charges as well as a charge of aggravated possession of that. All right. So yeah, her life's looking fucked. She done messed herself up. I actually want to see if I can get a picture of this beast of a woman. Yep, that sounds about right. That looks pretty fucking correct to me. That looks pretty correct to me. God damn. Jeez. Yep, that is a beast of a woman right there. That is, god damn. Yep. See, that's why, this is a white woman, most likely a white man. Alright, that's from a completely different case, I believe. But yeah. Man, that's why, it's like I said, it was most likely a white man and a white woman. I don't know if I can find a picture of him. I don't really care to. Alright, but, you brothers out there, man, you gotta be careful with the woman that you get with. Alright, you gotta be careful, because they might try to pull some shit like this. Alright, you might end up with one of these. Alright, that's what, and you brothers out there, stay the fuck away from white women too, man. It ain't worth it, seriously. They're your enemy, alright? They're gonna try to pull some shit eventually. I know, I've been through this shit before. Alright, they're gonna try to pull some shit on you, get you in trouble somehow with someone, or the police, or with their brothers, or with their mom, or with their dad. Alright, there's gonna be some issue that goes down. Alright, just stay away from it. It ain't even worth the trouble. Alright, if you're a single brother, just stay single. It's way easier to go about that way. Then you won't have to worry about unnecessary drama in your life. Alright, it's way better, and it'll give you more time to devote to Yao Ba Shem Yao Shai. Alright, plus these women, man, these women of the world are dangerous, alright? You can have this end up happening to you. Alright, that is judgment on the man as well, alright? A case of judgment, alright? Like a scared straight intervention, alright? He might have been doing something the Most High didn't care for. Now, he was probably an Edomite, alright, so he's going to get destroyed anyway, alright? But this could be a case where the Most High was just, making an Edomite's life a living hell, alright? And getting rid of a beast of a woman. All right. Now this is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. It reads, "A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord." Now this woman's an Edomite, so she can't be godly. So what is she? A wicked woman. All right. And she was given in portion to a wicked man. So you see these Edomite couples walking around with a fucking a dragon of a wife, all right, a beast of a wife, all right, barking orders and screaming and yelling, all right, and just these Edomite couples, all right, I've seen on the inside of it, all right, and their relationships are fucked up, man. They got some fucked up shit going on. But yeah, you know, for you brothers and sisters, this scripture's has a take to it. All right, Ecclesiastes 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given in portion to a wicked man. All right, so if you're a wicked man, all right, you're going to be having a wicked woman. All right, or vice versa. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. All right, you men, all right, that are out there that are fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and devoting your time to him. All right, the Most High is going to give you a better woman, all right, or he'll make her comply in ways, all right. Not it's going to be a cakewalk, not that it's going to be 100% smooth, all right, but you'll more than likely have, you know, a godly woman to some extent, all right, and you'll have one that'll, you know, not bite back at you too often, all right. Now they are women in general, all right, and especially Babylonian women, so it's going to happen. All right, regardless, but it won't be a constant day-to-day thing. All right, here in Babylon, no relationship's going to be perfect. It's impossible. All right, you're not going to have the perfect like treating it like it's going to be in the kingdom. All right, where the woman perfectly complies and you know you perfectly do everything that you're supposed to be doing. All right, and it's just a happy, wonderful life. All right, and you go outside and the grass is green, the flowers, and the kids are frolicking and skipping in the sunlight. It ain't gonna be like that. All right. And then it's not for this place now, all right? This place, Babylon, needs to be destroyed, all right? We're not going to have our rest yet. So this is Revelation 21 and 8, all right? And this woman was most likely all of these things, all right? But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers, all right, she wasn't a murderer, perhaps that I know of, all right? And whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, all right? And that's exactly what this is. I can't say she's a whoremonger either. She might not be all of these things, all right? But she's most likely unbelieving because she's Edomite, all right? More than likely, all right? So, an abominable, what she did was an abominable thing, all right? And she's leaving her husband, all right? Most likely to get another man, all right? Which would be adultery if she did so, all right? And that's just this man, these, oh man, it just fucking vexes you, these articles, like anytime, you brothers know what I'm talking about, anytime you go looking for an article to go make a lesson on, there's hundreds, you're just like, wow, this is some fucked up shit. Every single article you see, it's something disgusting. It's something disgusting, all right, whether it's the 75th JAB or the new the brain implant, all right, or a woman did this, or something about abortion, or alphabet soup rights, all right, or something going on with you know, BLM, making it seem like there was the newest case, all right, and I'm rambling on, but the newest case was they found out that the one of the co-founders of BLM was spending all the donation money for a mansion party, and apparently there was word that she was looking on buying like a $6 million mansion or something like that. So all you fucking simple ass jakes that support that BLM, that's where your money's going to. It's really going to help so-called black people. All right, it's really going to helps one specifically. All right, have a mansion. All right, drink champagne. All right, pop a bottle all night. All right, but I'm gonna grab this scripture and then we'll close out. And this is the perfect scripture. All right, to close on. This is 2 Esdras 15 and 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, and that's speaking of Esau. All right, and the wicked, their hurtful works that they've spread are fulfilled. All right, they've spread this from one corner of the earth to the other. All right, and it's just polluted. Babylon the Great's polluted. England's polluted. Every place has drunk of the wine of Babylon. All right, and it's become messed up. This whole fucking place is wicked, not just Babylon the Great. All right, which is exceedingly wicked. Everywhere is wicked. All right, and that's why Yahweh Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has to come back, destroy Babylon the Great, save his elect, all right, and completely reform this place, all right, completely reestablish a new kingdom, all right. I'm actually grab that. Here it is. This right here is 2 Peter 3 and 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, and we, all right, we are his followers. All right, and Lord willing, the elect. All right, follow after him, waiting for the new earth. All right, the kingdom. All right, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, wherein dwelleth righteousness, where we can dwell righteously. All right, and rule righteously under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, and be amongst Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and not have to be in this wicked, sinful kingdom of Babylon the Great. All right, and the rest of the countries where Babylon the Great's wickedness has poured out. All right, so with that, I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakbadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing. Shalom.